Hi guys, welcome back to Church Talk. I'm Adriana and we are here with Mozell and Trina. Trina is always hiding in the back, but today she's here. She's not at the shop next door, she's here with us.
Yes.
Alright, you ready ladies?
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. So first question on today's episode is, Mozell and Trina, what's one major thing that people do not realize really affect their hair health?
So this is gonna be a sore subject with people, but
Let's go.
haircuts.
Oh, I always cringe whenever you say we're about to cut your hair. I get so nervous. I'm like, no, my lens.
No, and so that's why we want to talk. That's why we want to talk about it, because haircuts do not, slow down your progress when it comes to healthy hair and length retention.
Mhm.
They actually help you retain length.
Okay.
So, and I'll explain it.
Mhm.
So most people think that I'm gonna just use my hair as an example.
Mhm.
Most people think, or I think that they think,
Yeah.
that okay, if I tell them this much of their hair needs to be cut, right?
Mhm.
And then they opt not to cut it that day, right?
Mhm.
They think that this strand of hair is gonna keep growing, and these bad ends are just gonna stay like that. And the hair is just gonna keep going and going, and you'll just still have those little ends at the bottom. But that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
What happens is you leave those, right?
Mhm.
And then as your hair grows, they're actually going up.
Ah.
So you're growing down, but they're going up.
Oh, I see.
So over time, you could actually grow all this hair, and you could have this much needing to be cut off.
I see.
And let me show you.
That's not
I
something
got
we want
an
to
example.
hear.
I got an example.
That's not something we want to hear.
I know,
But
right?
I guess it's the harsh reality.
So for example, I'll just give you an idea
Mhm.
of how important the haircuts are.
Mhm.
So this is one person who their visit was like June of 2025, and you can see at the bottom there's just like a little bit at the bottom left, or a little bit that needs to come off, the translucent hair, right? So, and also, let me also show this. But there's also, if you zoom in, there's some hair. I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's also some dry hair in this area that is going to turn into split ends. But this person, that's their preference, to just get the translucent part off, which is fine if you're going to come back in at a timely manner. Then that way, as these kind of work up, I can get them.
Right.
But
So
they stayed away.
So she did not do it. She did not
No,
do
she
cuts
didn't
for
come
8
in.
months.
She didn't get one for 8 months, and then that hair that was potentially turning into split ends turned into split ends.
No bueno.
And it went all the way up there.
I would
And
cry.
and she had to get all of that length cut off
I would literally cry.
because that hair just didn't, it needed to come off to prevent all of that from happening.
Wow. So did she actually was okay cutting that when she came
I
back?
mean, we cut it, but I don't think she was okay.
I will cry.
I
I
mean,
will
I
literally cry.
don't think she was okay, and I hated it for her, because that's hair
Yeah.
that we both have worked on.
It could have been prevented by just
and
a
it could have been
little
prevented. 'Cause
cut.
all I had to do was do the same thing we had been doing. I was just getting the translucent every 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks, I was just getting the translucent, and her hair had grown from like here all the way down to here, just letting me get that little translucent every 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
just because you were getting the translucent didn't mean that the rest of the hair was just great.
Right.
That it was about this much that was still kind of dry that acted up while they were gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurts. Trina, what do you have to add? Trina's always hiding. We need to see you, Trina. We missed you. We missed you last week. You were not even here. Show us your pretty face.
No, but that's it right there. Just to understand. I'm sorry. Just to understand what it means to have split-ends, what split-ends are, and what they actually do that they travel. Another part is that it should help clients, especially when it comes to hair cutting, is understanding the difference between hair growth and length retention.
Okay.
You heard Mozell mention length retention. So a lot of people think length retention and hair growth are the same thing. They are not.
No.
Most of us can grow hair. Because as long as you have, there's situations, thyroid, high blood pressure. There are things that does, interrupt hair growth coming out your scalp. But once it comes out your scalp, we're focused on length retention.
Right.
Hair after 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches, is considered what we don't like to say the word, but it is dead hair. So no matter how much water you're drinking, the vitamins, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it is not reaching the ends. So that's when hair cutting starts to come into play. So when they say I want my hair to grow, and then we start, it's like, okay, we have to kind of maintain those split ends, just like Mozell said, because they travel. Then that's where the resistance comes, because then the person thinks that we're actually taking away the progress. Not understanding by getting rid of that, it's just like gardening, anything.
Right.
You get rid of the weeds, all of a sudden you see more blooming. That's just the growth of things. The root is the where it's getting vitamins. The flower can die easily if you don't get rid of the weeds. It's the same concept. And a lot of times, like I have my own little picture.
Wait, let me see. Before you go in there.
Yeah, so this is a picture of somebody who didn't want a haircut because they already had a haircut.
Gotcha.
This was a new client.
Okay. I'm gonna see it.
So you can see there is a line. The haircut, there was a cut. But you can also see, just like in Mozell showed, the translucent hair. And then there's some dryness. Hair gets dry before it goes split. So that's the warning sign. And then the translucent is when it's gone too far. Because regardless, what people don't understand, whether you get a haircut or not, the hair will cut itself. It does not hang on. That's how we end up with holes and gaps and everything. Because it's going to come off regardless. You want to get control of it and keep it shaped and stay in touch with the stylist of your choosing, the healthy hair care stylist, and keep it up so it doesn't turn into things. So it's best to be proactive than to react, because reacting, it is emotionally damaging to a person who really wants length, and we understand that and we empathize with that. But the facts are the facts. We can't go against what nature is saying. Hair is saying this is what I'm going to do. We're just trying to help people get to that goal by understanding how hair works.
Wow, thank you so much, Trina. That's so enlightening. I never knew that. I know we always talk about how important it is, and I follow the advice, you cut it when needed, but I never knew all of the things behind it and the reasoning behind it. And that is so interesting. That's very enlightening. Thank you so much for telling us that. Look at that, drops of knowledge on you guys. Boom. Boom. All right. I love that. All right, ladies, are we ready for the second question?
Sure.
Okay, let's go with this one. So I know you guys are boss ladies, you have this business, you have the business next door, and you've been managing that, you've been rocking. So one question I have for you is, what's the hardest thing about being your own boss? Trina, you want to go first, or you want Mozell to go first? Mozell, you want to go first?
Go ahead, Mozell, since you're rocking the styling right now.
For me, it's like figuring out where my personal time is. Where can I, it's work-life balance. It's hard for me to have a proper work-life balance for whatever reason, because it's always something to do when you have your own business. It's always something to do. If you're not doing, as for instance this one, if I'm not doing the service, there's you could be doing social media.
Mm-hmm.
You could be doing other types of marketing. You can be, figuring out whatever your inventory budget is.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds
Always
of things that
something
you
to do, yeah.
that you can be doing, and that's it's crazy that you asked me that because I was already having a hard time doing it with one business, so I don't know. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants with two. I don't know what I'm doing half the time now.
But you guys are honestly killing it.
We
Yeah,
try.
you really are. What about you, Trina? What is the hardest thing for you? It's
The
about the
same.
same.
It's the same. And then it's like, especially the amount of time that we have to put. I'm sorry, the amount of time the amount of time that we have to put into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get what we put into it.
Yeah.
Because nobody's paying us.
Yes.
So
Right.
we can say, oh, I'm getting off, but
Yes.
okay, you get off at 5 o'clock every day, but then you miss, a significant part of your business. And like Mozell said, we're working two businesses now.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're splitting our time.
Yes.
Mhm.
And it's like the things that it gets in the way of things that's important to you,
Yes.
like your health.
Mm.
When you're standing on your feet all day, do you really want to go get on the treadmill?
Right.
After you've been working your arms all day, do you really want to go somewhere and lift?
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though it would help, it's not that it wouldn't help,
Mhm.
but it's just the
Yeah.
mentally tired, and then
Yes.
conversating all day, and
Yes.
you know what I mean. You're in charge. You're the boss. There's nobody else. Nobody's gonna sit there and talk to the client outside of you.
Yes.
So you taking all of that energy, you give out energy, and then it's like the little time you have yourself is like Netflix and chill. But
Right.
there's things to be done.
Yes.
So like you said, the balance. So figuring out what day should you take off,
Right.
because you're gonna have to force yourself to do it. It's
Yes.
just
You have to
is
have
what
that
it
boundary.
is. It has to have a boundary. You can't have all the,
Yes.
we've gotten good. Actually, we actually gotten good at it.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot better at it.
Yes.
Like with taking new people, working 7 days a week. Mozell still kicks in 7 days.
I mean, yeah.
I'm working
day.
tomorrow, but usually, I'm working this Sunday, but sometimes I do sneak in my Sunday, and my son is 18 now. Shout out to Tristan. He's 18. He's doing his thing, but having a school-age child, that was very. That's really, really big, because you have to be in tune to what's going on with them. So that it all depends on what your life is, work-life balance. It could be a snowball of things. Mozell's constantly doing paperwork, paperwork has deadlines. It's just,
Always something going on.
Always
I
something going
imagine
on.
there got to be a little bit of guilt whenever you're actually taking that time off and you're feeling, oh, I should be doing this.
Yes. Yeah,
So it's
even when we're sitting
all
home,
the time.
we're like, I could be, because you might have had that client who, oh, can I get in? And I'm like, no, I'm telling myself go home, but I'm at home and we're thinking about you.
Yeah.
We're thinking about,
Oh man,
I wish
I
her hair really isn't that bad.
Mhm.
It don't take that long, but no, it's a fight.
I
to do.
know.
Truth be told, people know. How many times have I ever told you no?
Right.
Think
Almost, pretty much never.
Yeah.
right.
Never.
You know,
Yeah.
it's something that that needs to be worked on.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Yes.
Because I'm like this week, I would have like a full day off, but instead it's not gonna be a full day off because I said okay to somebody.
Aw.
And that person,
Yeah.
and I know they got a lot of stuff going on just like I do. So
Mhm.
when they have time, it's like I feel like I need to make time for them.
Yes,
That's
yes,
just
yes,
because I care about people.
Yeah.
If it was just about money,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could easily say no because
Right.
money that comes and goes.
Yeah.
And you can make a quota and shut it down.
Yeah.
Right.
And just like, okay, I made what I needed to make.
Right.
Mhm.
And greed, we all know that never gets you
No.
anywhere,
No.
so being greedy will definitely break you down.
Right.
So it really is about wanting to be there for the client.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
And wanting to be there for yourself.
Mhm.
And then, like me, myself, and then wanting to be there for my son, your child, you know,
Yeah.
whoever, if you have somebody that's dependent on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the main thing that's taken a backseat these past couple years since we started Next Door are my fitness goals. And
Yeah.
you know that.
Yeah.
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 You know, my fitness goals have been like,
Something's gotta.
you know, so I had to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every day I'm like, you know, something's gotta give.
Yeah.
You gotta give. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's enlightening. It's crazy. Honestly, I just wanna. You ladies like crushing it. I don't like being an entrepreneur. Having multiple businesses is not for the weak. It's
No, it
really
is
not.
No, it's
really
not. No, it's
I know
not.
I can do it. I don't think I have the discipline. Well, I'm not gonna talk about myself, but I can see like that it takes a lot to be able to get these things and do them successfully, like you guys have been doing. So.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear.
All right, we have one more question. We've gone like on heavy things today. We need to go a little light. All right, let's do one more question. I don't know if that's light or not, but what's one hair thing that's a myth? Like whether it's a rule, people do it, think it's like, oh, it's great for my hair, but it's actually a myth. It doesn't do anything. Or it needs worse in the hair.
Oh, it's a lot of
Oh,
Let's give
God.
us a couple.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'll start off with one.
What is it?
Water gives me moisture.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like putting white on your hair?
Absolutely not.
No.
Water, okay. We're not gonna go too deep, but we can go deep enough because hair is based off science.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's just put it out there. Okay?
Mhm.
So the science of things, when you look up, you can look this up, moisture is about the pH level. You got acidity, and alkalinity, right? We've learned that in hair school. Shout out to my hair school people. To understand, to understand the dryness, and then you're going into the soft moisture side, okay? So the pH level, a good pH level to retain moisture in your hair is like 4.55.
Okay.
Like right around the middle, right around the middle, right? Water usually starts off at 7. And we're not talking about in areas where they use well water, the water is being treated. So even if you're using the greatest products ever made, if you're wetting your hair every single day,
You're messing up
you're,
the pH.
you're messing up the pH and you're going in the opposite direction.
You guys are dropping some knowledge bombs on us today. Wow, I did not know that.
And we run into the lot, with the new with things with the wash and goes, which that's perfectly fine, but we just be comfortable with the way the hair looks daily. But a lot of people try to refresh, or even if it's a water-based product, even that works against, because you're constantly wetting, and then you're wetting your scalp. So now we're talking about building up. I don't want to say the word mildew.
Yeah, it's possible.
But it is possible to end up with some type of bacteria or mildew on your scalp by wetting it every single day and leaving it wet. And having it wet. And then now we're going into destroying the scalp. And now we're going towards
killing your follicles.
alopecia.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Alopecia.
Just from wetting your hair every day.
Every
That's what can happen.
Yeah. And sometimes it happens faster. Sometimes it happens slower. But, good example, the Jerry curl. A lot of people would kind of make sure it stayed wet, but never like shampooed it out and started it over. They didn't like it to be too dry. Well, leaving it wet, when some people came out of it, it did cause alopecia.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go ahead because we can go on and on and on and on.
It definitely made some of their hair thin out, like low density hair. For sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, what about you, Mozell? Do you have a head myth for us? When you stop with a laugh, you know it's gonna be good.
It's a plethora.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I hate to say this one, but
I
really hate to say this one because it tears me up when I hear people say it, but I know people believe it.
What is it?
So since they believe it, I have to call it out.
Okay.
When people say, quote unquote, this is them, not me. Dirt makes my hair grow.
Oh,
Really? I've never heard that one.
oh yes.
Dirt.
Natural oils building.
Yeah.
Don't wash it. The natural oils need to be there.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That was the thing.
Oh, okay. So you know what? I don't even have to say that one.
What?
I could just say the whole idea about co-washing.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
What's co-washing?
So co-washing is something that became popular some years ago with one product. I forgot the name of it.
When?
Yeah, Win.
Mm-hmm.
And then people just started doing it with anything after that. And it's basically you wet your hair down like you're gonna shampoo it, but instead of shampooing, you just put conditioner.
What is that supposed to do for you?
Help me retain the moisture.
Yeah, help retain the
Because
moisture
you're
because
stripping it when you're shampooing it.
they say, you know, the
Shampoo.
blogosphere is saying that the shampoo is stripping the natural oils off, and to keep it moisturized, don't shampoo it, just always use the conditioner. So they would put the conditioner in, you know, pretend like it's shampoo basically, or treat it as if it's shampoo, and then rinse it out. But it's like if you just got in the shower and instead of using shower gel, you just use lotion.
Oh my God.
It's the same concept.
Now, how would you like that?
Same
How would you?
concept.
I mean, how fresh do you think you'll stay?
How do you think your skin would look?
Your
Your skin would be patched up and
it's not gonna work.
it would be overlapped and peeling. Yeah,
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys dropped way too much. Too much on me today. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I won't. Yeah, it's the co-wash.
Okay. Alright. Well, people, that was episode 4 of Chair Talk with Adriana, Mozell, and Trina. Alright, babes, that was episode 4 of Chair Talk with Mozell and Trina. And subscribe, like, let us know if you have questions you want to ask them. You see, they're the expert and they got you. So let us know what you want to know and we'll ask them. Alright, that was it. See you next week. Woo!